Usually I'm giving out to for not saying enough, so I wrote a few things down today. I'll start by a prayer for war times. Store up thy strength, O Lord, and come help us. For thou givest not always the battle to the strong, but canst save by many or by few. In times of war, it is not the privilege, but the duty of the child of God to seek him in prayer, as we are at war as a nation of eiRe. So for those who don't know me, my name is Anthony Casey. I'm the party president of hÉireann, a new Christian nationalist party. Why hÉireann? Because we need God with eiRe right now. You know, every night since I was a kid, I prayed before bed. An Our Father, a Hail Mary, and a Glory Be. And after my Road to Damascus moment in my late 20s, I added, Jesus, I trust in you 3 times. Nowadays, I ask for wisdom and guidance in all of this. Give me the words to say, O Lord. Show me the steps to take, and let me be a vessel for your works. Now, obviously, my name has been dragged through the mud a little bit, the subject of controversy, but I'm not alone with the defamation that goes along with this movement. But in these times will come scoffers. If it wasn't so, it'd be more suspicious. So here is where my approach comes from. A few days ago, my nana's anniversary, my grandmother Margaret, she used to tell me about these times that we would live through when she passed away. The elites on the march, the social credit system, a cashless society, the mark of the beast. And she told me that these things would get very bad. She told me to refuse is to save your soul, and that I may not get to see the era of peace that will follow, but my children certainly would. We are not called to comply right now, but the weed is being separated from the chaff. If you do not think that these people are heartless and evil, then you're not awake to the levels of tyranny that govern us right now. We do not fight against flesh and blood. Some say the government of idiots trying to lie in their pockets. Some say the greedy globalists turning Ireland into a money laundering business. But some say the true evil behind this war. And I can guarantee that a lot of Christians around this movement have been feeling the heaviness lately. That's the feeling of being called to fight. If you think there's true democracy within this country, there is not. But the power is in the people to tackle that now. What hÉireann stands for is putting the people of eiRe first, protecting their heritage, culture and safety of future, and keeping Ireland Christian. Because as they take down the crosses, and as they start removing the Bibles from the schools and the courtrooms, we need to be there en masse to raise our tricolours and our crosses together. People will say that history repeats itself, but the world has never seen a war quite like this. It's a total wipeout of the Christian people. A total Islamification of Ireland, halal mortgages, Islam financing, barber and kebab shops in every corner, while Irish business owners have to close their doors. And do you think that the pride propaganda being pushed beside Islam is a coincidence? They're pushing minor-attracted people narrative. It goes hand in hand with normalising marrying 9-year-old children. And that's why in the newspapers at the moment they'll call us vigilantes, Christian extremists. But I can tell you, if they knew the level of tyranny in this government, they'd know who the real villains are. There's children disappearing, public servants on the payroll of profiteers, forced brothels within iPad centres and refugee centres. Yes, the evil is on the march, and I could care less if people find it too militant. God has called us to war to protect our nation and children, and that's what we must do. So I'm well aware that people who are sick of hearing speeches, sick of marching in circles, and sick of trying to figure out who's real and who's fake in this movement. And who am I to judge as I walk an imperfect man? But it doesn't matter who I am. It matters who we will become when we're called to fight for our souls and our very identities. And I can promise you all here that the days of speeches are coming to an end, because we are building, we are growing, we are moving. And if you need to take one thing away about me today, is know that this will be the hill that I'm willing to die on. So this is the big battle. The chessboard is set, and may God be with Ireland. hÉireann.
Thank you very much, Anthony Casey. The next man here.